are always strong supporters of successful women, but is it okay to feel a little jealous about your friends' success stories? A recent article in Grazia Daily has come out saying that as women, we've all been conditioned to cheer each other on, but that it might also be okay to want more for ourselves as well. So how good is competition between female friends? Listen, it's touchy, right?
Oh, it is.
It's a touchy situation.
Yeah, but I think what the author said is just perfect. Like, it's okay to have that little bit of envy because it sort of motivates you to want something better for yourselves. I think what gets me every time is comparison, not so much competition. Comparison, and what Mark Twain, comparison is the death of joy. And I remember someone telling me that when I was complaining about, not a friend, but a nemesis. You know, do you guys have that? Like someone maybe who you're not friends with, like we're friends, but someone who works somewhere else and you think in your head, like, they don't have any talent, I'm better than they are. And they keep getting these things, these lots of fun things they get to do, and you're like comparing yourself. Why aren't I getting that? Why I'm not getting that because I'm not doing any work to try to get that, you know what I mean? And you compare yourself. It's ugly. It's an ugly emotion.
This is a cutthroat business, though. This is a cutthroat business. And you know what? Coming up, there were a lot of women who didn't help me along the way because they thought, oh, you know, why would I want to help her? Because maybe she might take my job one day or that kind of thing. And I think it's very, very important to use the word friendship the right way. Because my friends are the people that advise me. They're my go-tos. They're the people that inspire me. I'm not jealous of them. I want more for them. They do want more for me, but they are few and far between. These women here are my friends. That's the bottom line.
But you know what? It's funny because it's funny that, you know, yes, we are in the age where we're supposed to be championing other women, and I think we do that not only for each other, definitely, but for all kinds of women in this industry and beyond. But there is still the enduring stereotype. People still will say to me, are you really friends with the girls off camera? I'm like, yeah, because they think there is still clearly that seed that has been sown a long time ago that women are inherently competitive. But I actually think that's misdirected. That when women turn on each other, whether it's we both want the same guy or we both want the same job, it's a distraction. If we can grow up about it, it's actually a distraction that in some ways is meant to keep us away from the real issue. The real issue, whether it's this industry or any industry, is that for some women, especially reaching certain echelons, it is still scarce for women to be in certain roles. That's the truth of the matter, right? And so for those, there is an inbred competition for women because they're like, well, if there's one woman who can get that job, even if there's 10 guys who could, you do kind of start to look sideways at each other when you shouldn't. When you should, it's a systemic problem, not at each other.
It is okay to be competitive.
No,
I wouldn't,
of course.
I wouldn't want someone to say, just I can't compete with another woman because she's a woman.
That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that's a distraction from the real issue, which is still systemically not enough positions for women, especially for higher.
A little bit of a danger in sort of deciding what you want based on what other people have. Because I think what it can do is make you forget what you intrinsically want and lose focus. And I have to constantly catch myself. Because before doing this type of a job, I was very intrinsically motivated. My friends are not in the same industry at all as me, like my oldest friends. They do all kinds of different work. They are not motivated by the same things that I see in the TV world. I'm going to just be honest, right? And I've found myself getting whipped up. I'm very grateful that being surrounded by, you know, women who are so successful has pushed me to a different echelon. But I also have felt some of the trappings of that, which is that in my efforts to do more and to get at a certain place and to just sort of like grab everything I can while I'm in this spot, I've sometimes been like, but wait a minute, the things that bring me the most pleasure in life, like my friends, my families, having dinner parties, like going away, I'm stressed. And so it's impacted other things. So I see this all the time, though. I see it in small places with women and men who will be looking at, you know, other people's houses and what they can get and how they should be moving up and how they should be doing this. And I feel that we can easily get whipped up into a frenzy that actually doesn't represent our core values.
Stuff that you don't even want. You don't even want it in the first place. You just see it. That's a good point.
I think that was the distinction, though, that you were making between competition and comparison. Like, you're comparing someone's home, you're comparing someone's life to you, and that,
I think, fine line.
I don't know. Like, to me, I see the point about comparison, and I see what you're saying about, like, looking at what other people have and thinking that's what you want, and then wanting to compete to go get it. But it's still, the root of that is still comparison. I just don't want to get into a conversation, and I think we've lost some nuance about feminism, where the only way to be supportive of women is to be like this.
Yeah.
And that you can't say, I challenge you. Let's meet on the tennis court. And we can smash the hell out of each other on the tennis court, and then at the end be like, great game, and still be friends. It happens in the sporting world all the time. I don't know why it can't be transferred to the competitive world of, like, whatever industry you work in. That you can go for the same job with a woman, that you can, I don't know, compete for the same deal, and still have it based on performance, and then at the end be like,
Shake
good job,
hands.
that was a great presentation, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
And I feel like in that conversation about feminism, we've removed that. Because, yes, so many bad things have happened in the past that there's only one way to be supportive. That's what scares me right now.
Yeah. Yep.
That we can't compete with each other. When we compete with each other, whoever gets to that next level is like, hey, are you coming? I'm challenging you.
Yeah.
Do you want to come up here with me? Then let's do it. There's space here. Come on up.
Meet me at the bike racks at 3:30.
There.
And we were having a soccer match.
There you go.